What's up, YouTube? Shamu Aquariums here, bringing you guys a big update. I have finally torn down my 135-gallon planted aquarium, and now you are looking at my new 240-gallon planted aquarium. It is 8 feet long, 2 feet tall, and 2 feet wide. And boy, it was sketchy to get it in here because we actually had to push it through the window. Now, it took about 5 hours to tear down the old tank, throw all the fish in the buckets, get this through the window, set it up, scape it or whatever, and get everything connected and then get all the fish back in. And I've had 0 fatalities when getting all the fish in. Surprisingly, I thought I was going to lose some fish, but I have lost 0. I'm using the same canister filters, most of the same substrate. It's like half new substrate, half old substrate, and 2 new heaters, all of the same plants and driftwood and rocks. That tunnel is new, and that's pretty much all. But yeah, I'm using a lot of the same equipment. I'm gonna upgrade some of my stuff later on. Same canister filters. One thing I did have trouble with was getting one of my original canister filters to start working again. Yeah, that thing is huge. Takes up the entire wall. But yeah, I had a battle with my Eheim 2215. That thing is like 11 years old, so wasn't really surprised that it wouldn't start again, but we got it to start. And smooth sailing right now. Water is a teeny bit hazy. And right now the tank is kind of in its ugly phase because when I started scaping it, I just threw that over there, like scaped that the best I could. And then everything else I just randomly threw together. But I'll mess with it like in a couple weeks, get it exactly how I want it. But I got tired of messing with this thing, so I just threw it all together. Just threw all the fish in, and that was that. I do need to get a new wave maker because my original wave maker that was magnetic, it would not work on this tank because the glass is too thick. But yeah, you can kind of see that there's still some Java fern floating around, some Anubias floating around. Like by the time I got halfway done with like scaping this, I just said, I've had enough of this, because I am in a lot of pain. I can't feel my feet and my hands are hurting big time. But I'm happy I finally got my dream tank, and this is gonna be the last tank I bring into this house because there is no more space for a longer tank. The only way I can go is up, and I do not like tall tanks, so this is it. I'm just gonna live in this house forever because I never want to go through that insanity again. Unlike most fish keepers out there, I actually don't really enjoy setting up new tanks. It's a massive pain in the ass for me, and I'm literally in a lot of pain, especially in my feet and my hands and my back. We had to shove this tank through the window. We literally had to break apart the window to get this tank through the window. But we needed a new window anyway, so yeah, we just broke it out and slid the tank on through. My rose lines seem to be doing pretty well. They're not showing any stress colors like they were when I first threw them in here. Like they were all faded up. Like those red lines on them were like pink, like a very light pink, and they were like not happy at all. But they're less skittish now. They're not coming up to the glass like they used to whenever I walk up to the tank. They just don't trust me anymore. They're like, screw you, dude, I don't trust you no more. But yeah, this big centerpiece wood, I could not put it, well actually I think I could actually, but I decided I did not want to make this tank look exactly the same as my 135 did. So I just put this off to the side and put everything else all spread out throughout here. But I don't really like the way this looks. I just randomly threw it all together, so I want to put that over there. But it is hard to work on this middle section of the tank because there is this huge brace in the middle and it's really hard to reach around. I can't even reach the back of this tank. So like everything is like literally smack dab across the center. But that provides a lot of swimming room for all these fish. All of my rose lines made it. I am so surprised. But we'll see how things go over the next couple weeks because I don't know how much of that beneficial bacteria I killed. The canister filters, I did not mess with the media or anything. Just simply unplugged them, set them aside. Then once this tank was set up, we brought them over, set them up, and plugged them back in. And we did struggle with the Eheim a little bit, which is on this side, but that was it. No messing with media or nothing. I am still expecting a bacterial bloom, but I dosed this tank with Sea Chem Stability just to be on the safe side. Yeah, but I got very lucky with this tank because this is actually the last one that the manufacturer made. Fujimoto Aquarium, if you guys are familiar with that company, it's like a family business. Well, this was their last 240 gallon tank because they're retiring. So I had to get this thing in a hurry. I owe my dad about $300 for the extra gravel and the 2 heaters. But yeah, that's all for today's video. I will provide another update in a couple weeks, see how things are going. Got some messing around to do with the scape because of the lazy ass job I did. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.